watching Bulozi TV, the pride of Bulozi. We are broadcasting to you live from MONGU, Western Province. This is the news bulletin, and here are the headlines. MONGU youths call for development projects to improve their welfare. New National Assembly lineup as sign of growing democracy, says CPRA. Resolute Party call for independent investigation into KAFWAYA'S death. And in sports news, ZESCO United challenge to reclaim winning mentality. With the news in detail, my name is Celestina Tiankenji Mbewe. Youths in MONGU have called for development projects and programs aimed at improving the welfare of young people in the district and Western Province as a whole. The youths have told Bulozi TV News that they have done their part by choosing leaders they believe are capable of delivering development and now expect the promises made during campaign period to be fulfilled. Meanwhile, a youth development advocate says young people have been neglected for a long time, calling on the newly elected leaders to prioritize projects such as the establishment of public universities in the province.
For many young people in Western Province, the hope of a better future is closely tied to the opportunities available to them today. In MONGU, youth say development should no longer be measured only by promises, but by tangible projects that directly improve their lives, particularly industrial projects capable of providing employment and keeping youths meaningfully engaged.
Kakutsa industries Bulozi kuri batumana msebezi so zikona kulutusa kakufukuza kabukebengana kushora ndashekule banana zikakesa mipema zikutokwaza kweza kalifasi kwatenti ma industries kwe abalubera ma industries kwanu kaimana kuli lunao banja kavaluka batela kulokwale balutse kwatenti ma company twenda kuli mayo chikavela baipumana kwatenti kulokwale alubereka akuna mtu yako na kuuza mtu aluswala mashiringi akuna yako na kufoseza mtu so zeo kafela kwanu aliyo so alisiyo zali kona mwana kuli kafela na ulipumana mwali kaze maso please muso abalutusi
nje kwanu kwa Bulozi kubona kuli mayotsa kunande zubayeza akuna ma industries kwanu akuna mibere misebeze okona kweza kuti mayotsa akona kuba involved mwateni kona mbona kuli ne majanki wabangati awulukwa chero kupa musu kuli ukona kulezeza zono lusepisa chero kupa musu we cheche amulubone kwanu kwa weste rula musebeze ona lwezize nimena ulibera chero kuli mulwezeze.
A youth development advocate says young people in the province have been overlooked for too long and believes the new leadership must address some of the structural challenges limiting their opportunities.
We are requesting, the government, our leaders who've been elected, starting from the councillors, up to the president. We are asking, for them to prioritize the kind of development that is going to, include each and every, young person in the society. We are talking about, as a province, we do not have, a public university. We are tired of always traveling to places like Lusaka, the Copper Belt, Livingstone to access education, higher education. We need a university as a province. It's high time that these young people that are being trained in craft skills. We have got Moyo Youth Resource Center here in Western Province and any other youth resource centers. Young people who graduate in those skill centers, they need to be empowered with tools that can help them utilize the skills that they have learned. It's different from those that have done theoretical programs or courses such as nursing, teaching, because those is automatic. They are at any given time government can employ them. But what about those that have done craft skills, bricklaying, carpentry, tailoring? How is the government going to ensure that they are also included on the part of empowering them?
They now want to see the promises made during the campaign period translated into projects, jobs, and opportunities that can give young people in Western Province a more secure future. Mike Moya, for Bulozi TV News in MONGU, Western Province.
The Center for Peace, Research and Advocacy, CPRA, says the new list of elected members of parliament is a sign of a stronger democracy in the nation. CPRA Executive Director Clifton Chifuwe told Bulozi TV that the UPND's 138 elected MPs indicate that the party has grown significantly from its 2021 performance, when it had 59 elected MPs. Chifuwe says the NRPUP's 59 elected MPs as a new party is record-breaking, while the election of 19 independent MPs demonstrates the strength of the nation's democracy. He further said the opposition members of parliament, when combined, will provide sufficient checks and balances, expressing hope that they will remain united as one opposition rather than becoming fragmented.
To see the UPND have 138 MPs elected directly, it's an indication that the party has grown. It has grown beyond the way it was in 2021, especially that they were able to get MPs from the northern bloc, which was unheard for. So there's a sign of growth. We have seen the new parties get MPs. I think that President Munduwile's party, as a new party, to have 59, 60 MPs is record-breaking. It's record-breaking, and the opposition members of parliament combined, they help us keep the UPND seated up. They will provide sufficient checks and balances, and we hope that they will remain united as one single opposition as opposed to fragmentation. As we know, to have 19 MPs that are independent, it shows the strength of our democracy, and that new parties that have just been formed recently were able to get members of parliament.
The Resolute Party has called on government to institute an independent and transparent investigation into the death of Tonsi Alliance member Mutotwe KAFWAYA, saying the circumstances surrounding his death cannot completely be ignored. Speaking during a press briefing in Lusaka, Resolute Party President Dr. Martin Piri said KAFWAYA was a family man and a Zambian citizen whose death under unfortunate circumstances deserved answers. The call follows confirmation by Inspector General of Police Grafe Msamba that KAFWAYA was the unidentified man who was shot dead during a joint intelligence-led operation in Osaka's Kablonga area last Friday.
We wish to extend our sincere condolences to the family of the late Honorable Mutotwe KAFWAYA, former Minister of Transport and Logistics, who passed on under very unfortunate circumstances. Mr. KAFWAYA was a family man, a father, an uncle, and above all, a citizen of the Republic. Institute an independent and transparent investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. The election is over now. It is time for Zambia to focus on development. We call on all Zambians to rally behind President Hichilema and give the UPND government space to work to uplift the living standards of our people. As a party with representation in Parliament, RP will provide robust checks and balances to ensure accountability, transparency, and good governance. As a key partner in the alliance, it is our view that we must now heal the nation and promote national reconciliation. The campaign was divisive. The time has come to unite and move Zambia forward. We are not petitioning because we have accepted the results. Our position is that the elections were free and fair, and that UPND carried the day, which we basically have to accept. And I urge other political players to accept the decision.
Police in Livingstone have opened investigations into suspected rape and poisoning involving a 16-year-old girl of Ngwenya compound. The teenager was allegedly sexually assaulted and may have been poisoned on Tuesday night after she left home to meet an unidentified friend. She was later found outside the house in a weak and unstable condition with no underwear and her trousers turned inside out, while white substances was reportedly coming from her mouth. The juvenile is currently admitted to Livingstone University Teaching Hospital in an unstable condition as police investigate the circumstances surrounding the incident. However, police say no arrests have been made so far. Economics analyst Henry Mulea says Zambia must redefine its economic policies as the country appoints a new cabinet following the elections. Speaking in an interview with Bulozi TV, Mulea says the success of the next government will depend on the caliber of individuals appointed and a clear shift in policy direction. He has identified the Ministry of Finance, Education, Mines and Technology as critical to Zambia's economic future.
As President Hakainde Hichilema moves to appoint new ministers and form a new cabinet, economics analyst Henry Mulea says Zambia must redefine its economic policies. Mulea says the success of the new administration would depend on the caliber of appointees and a clear shift in policy direction.
We've just come out of an election process, and as Zambia goes into the next phase, obviously there's going to be appointment of new ministers and a new cabinet being formed. What is important at this stage is Zambia to redefine how it deals with its economic policies. And this obviously is going to be determined by the caliber of men that are appointed into these portfolios, but also a shift in the policies.
Mulea has identified the Ministry of Finance, Education, Mines and Technology as critical.
So for me, I think some of the critical areas is the appointment in the Ministry of Finance, the appointment in the Ministry of Mines, the appointments in the Ministry of Technology, which I would propose is coupled together with Ministry of Higher Education. Technology is the next big thing as we go forward in terms of economic policies. If you couple these two, you transform the education sector so that it responds correctly to the new opportunities that are coming in the technological sector.
The expectation now is for a cabinet that will deliver real change for the people. Sioto Akabana, Bulozi TV News, Western Province.
Non-governmental organization dedicated to suicide prevention and mental well-being has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting Zambians who may experience emotional or psychological distress in the aftermath of the elections. Swala Pilu, Hold Your Heart, has called on Zambians to prioritize their mental health and support one another following the August 13, 2026 general election. Speaking during a media engagement in Lusaka, Swala Pilu Executive Director and Founder Mary Kufanga said the post-election period would have significant effects on the mental well-being of citizens, particularly candidates, supporters, and their families. She commended the Electoral Commission of Zambia for conducting largely peaceful elections and recommended that more time and staff be provided for the accreditation of election monitors in the future.
The current moment is very critical to the emotion and mental well-being of every citizen of this country. All the relevant stakeholders, particularly family members, must take keen interest on how these elections will have a significant mental health impact on citizens. This is a very critical time that all concerned individuals and institutions must factor in. The Electoral Commission of Zambia during the election announced was called upon the factual and exercise their duties within the confines of the law as to give mental confidence to all parties involved in the elections. Any exercise deemed to have been executed outside the provision of the law had serious mental repercussions to individuals. Currently, the thinking, feeling, and coping of the daily life of people is entirely based on the election results. Thereafter, the short and long-term impact of the election on the mental health of every citizen of this country should not be ignored by all key stakeholders.
We take a break. Stay with us.
HealthNest Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives. At HealthNest Medical Center, we provide high-quality, accessible healthcare for individuals, families, and the wider community in MONGU and beyond. We focus on preventive care, offering blood pressure, diabetes and cholesterol checks, HIV counseling and testing, and community health education programs. Our outpatient and maternal child health services support families with general consultations, antenatal and postnatal care, child growth and monitoring, nutrition counseling, and family planning. Our laboratory services provide routine tests, rapid diagnostics, and selected specialized tests, while our pharmacy ensures timely access to medicines with professional guidance. HealthNest is also here during emergencies, providing 24/7 care, stabilization, first aid, and referral services supported by rapid diagnostics and ready access to medicines. We help with recovery and rehabilitation through physiotherapy for children and adults, including clubfoot, fractures, cerebral palsy, neurological conditions, and soft tissue injuries. Our diagnostic services such as ultrasound and ECG help monitor progress, and ongoing preventive care supports long-term health. At HealthNest Medical Center, we combine quality, compassion, and reliable care to nurture health and empower lives. You can locate us at 53120 Lusaka Road, Kambule, 7488 MONGU. Contact us on +2609729265521. Our website www.healthnestmd.com. HealthNest Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives.
Did you know that you've got the right to complain against any radio or television broadcast? Did you also know that every radio or television station has an obligation to respond and address your complaints when aggrieved? The first step is to complain to the station not more than 3 months after the broadcast took place. It is expected that the station will respond reasonably to you, that is within 14 days. If not satisfied, then escalate your problem to the Independent Broadcasting Authority.
We're at Mass Media Complex, Ali King Carter Road,
PO Box 32475, Lusaka, or call us on +260 211 250589, or visit our website at www.iba.org.zm.
IBA, promoting ethical and professional broadcasting.
Bulozi TV is the only commercial television station domiciled in MONGU of Western Province, Zambia, providing homegrown broadcasting. We are licensed by the Independent Broadcasting Authority (IBA) and carried by TopStar on DTT channel 120. We are also on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, and WhatsApp channel. Our news is factual, balanced, and delivered on time in 3 languages: English, Simbunda, and Silozi. Our programs range from talk shows, entertainment shows, personality, cultural heritage, political shows, local drama and tropes, children's shows, community live broadcast, and many more. Call the station manager to advertise your business on 0975 210 218 or 0764 907 921, or email us on bulozitv@gmail.com. We are situated in Buyuana compound off Kagrava Road in MONGU. Bulozi TV, the pride of Barotse.
ZESCO United Football Club has been challenged to remain focused and resilient as it prepares for the new football season. Access Bank Zambia Managing Director Dr. MONGU says the club should use its rich history and recent setbacks as motivation to rediscover its winning mentality. Speaking during the unveiling of ZESCO United's 2026 kit in Osaka, Dr. MONGU said the team jersey represents the identity of the club, the pride of its supporters, and the responsibility of representing something bigger than oneself. Meanwhile, ZESCO United Board Chairperson Patricia Musia says the club's partnership with Access Bank reflects a shared belief in the power of sport to bring people together, create opportunities, and strengthen communities.
We want this partnership to create value beyond the pitch, while giving both ZESCO United and Access Bank a platform to connect with more people. As we look ahead, Access Bank Zambia looks forward to renewing our partnership with ZESCO United and exploring how we can make the next chapter even stronger, with performance and shared success at the center of it. Football has a wonderful way of keeping everyone humble. The scoreboard does not care what you achieved 2 seasons ago, and league tables does not reward reputation. Every season, you have to earn your position again.
This partnership for us means much more than putting the Access Bank name on the ZESCO United shirt. It is about 2 organizations coming together with a shared belief in the power of sport to bring people together, create opportunities, and make a positive difference in society. The support that Access Bank continues to give to ZESCO United allows the club to plan with greater confidence and continue improving the way we operate.
And that sport item brings us to the end of the news. But before we go, here is a recap on the headlines. MONGU youths call for development projects to improve their welfare. New National Assembly lineup, a sign of growing democracy, says CPRA. Resolute Party call for independent investigation into KAFWAYA'S death. And in sports news, ZESCO United challenged to reclaim winning mentality. You can always watch our bulletin on TopStar channel 120 in MONGU, Limulunga, Nalolo, Lusaka, Chongwe, Chilanga, Senanga, parts of Kalabo, Rufunsa, and the surrounding areas. On Facebook, we have Bulozi TV. This has been Celestina Tiankenji Mbewe. On behalf of the entire production crew, keep watching Bulozi TV, the pride of Barotse.
Bulozi TV brings Azam to Western Province. Your favorite entertainment is now closer than ever. Get your Azam TV 4 kit from Bulozi TV for only 589 kwacha and enjoy over 150 channels featuring live sports, blockbuster movies, kids shows, drama.
That makes me happy. Because you see, we are connected now.
Hello, Jack. I need you to
Choose the package that suits you with the Azam Pure, going at only 100 kwacha with over 110 channels. Azam Plus at only 200 kwacha with over 130 channels, and Azam Play at only 300 kwacha with over 150 channels. Visit Bulozi TV today and get connected to affordable quality entertainment. Bulozi TV, your trusted home for Azam TV in Western Province.